Welcome back to the news at 10, and we're still looking at the elections and preparations for tomorrow. Well, here in Lagos, southwest Nigeria, Lagosians seem set for election day. Our correspondent who went round town reports that some people are skeptical about the process. They complain about the fuel situation and the fact that many people are yet to collect their permanent voters' cards.
The notorious Lagos traffic is unusually light today. It's the eve of the presidential election, and here in Lagos, residents are already counting down to the big day. But the skeptics are getting last-minute supplies, including premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, causing an uncomfortable crowd at fueling stations.
Well, for me, I've just decided to come out, and no matter the cost, I want to get this fuel into my car, because one cannot tell what will happen.
The election umpire said all is set for the March 28th poll, and it has proven this by being on schedule with the distribution of election material to the various local government areas in the state. At the Yaba local government area, materials including card readers, ballot papers, and others are being moved out of the various collection centers, while ad hoc officers sign their final oath of neutrality. Surprisingly, they still have to deal with issues of permanent voter card distribution 2 days after the 25th collection deadline set by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC.
I am very annoyed with everything that is going on in this country. I registered in 2011, they couldn't find my card. They told me to re-register 2014 September, I did, and I've been coming almost every day to ask for my PVC. It's not available. I'm back here again the last day before the election, and the lady upstairs is telling me, without even checking my card, that it's not available.
At the INEC office in Lagos, heavy presence of security personnel. But INEC says it's all about securing the sensitive materials in the premises.
We'll be meeting with the security agencies, and they really assured us of security during the exercise. And in the course of the meeting, we've seen all they've put in place, and we are confident that there will be security throughout the state.
And on the issue of voters' card distribution still going on in some areas, the Commission feigns ignorance.
Well, I don't think they can get in unless we get an instruction from the Commission, from the head office, to do something.
And so the countdown continues for the big day. And if what we've been seeing is anything to go by, then we can say that all is looking ready for the exercise.
Daredevil armed robbers yesterday evening stormed Owo, the headquarters of Owo local government area of Ondo State, where they robbed 4 banks and shot people dead, while many others sustained gunshot wounds. In one of the banks, the robbers set the building ablaze with explosives, burnt everything inside, and carted away an unspecified amount of cash. According to eyewitnesses, the armed robbers struck around 5 p.m. in an operation that lasted for over 2 hours. The robbers were said to have barricaded the Okeogun Road, the major road leading to Owo from Akure, with a tipper, and then started shooting indiscriminately, killing 3 employees of the banks, some customers, as well as pedestrians. The public relations officer of the Ondo State Police Command told Channels Television that the state anti-robbery squad responded immediately. 6 of the robbers were killed, while 1 was captured alive.
Inside the bank when I heard the echo of the bomb.
This bank?
Yes. I was inside the bank when I heard the call, so everybody done lie down. Lie down, and some people, some men, just 5 men, some are yellow, some are black. They put on black uniforms, and they start even echoing loudly, slapping everybody, so everyone lie down.
You just see the emergency when they come here. They come with the shoot gun, poke, everybody run away. So everybody will escape himself. So I don't know what can happen again. It can be so, because everybody run away. And like I said, they start around at 4 o'clock till 4 o'clock till 5.
Helen, welcome to Business News. In the months leading to the general elections, the Nigerian economy, businesses and markets had come under increased pressure. The country's credit rating was downgraded as business confidence index and financial assets take major hits. Our business correspondent, Temple Ashaju, reports.
Coming from the 2014 crude oil price sharp decline, a devalued currency, falling foreign reserves, the austerity budget expectations, the campaigns, and the initial postponement of elections dates is the panic in the business sector. Aside the business sector declined confidence, the financial markets also got slammed by the anxieties over the elections. Nigerian stock exchange market capitalization dipped to 9 trillion naira. Till date, the all-share index has also lost about 10% to 30,562.93 points as investors' worries reached feverish levels.
Over the past 6 months, there's been a lot of movements, electioneering all around the country, and I think that's brought a lot of uncertainties about the political economy going forward. Because if there would be a change in government, you expect new policies to be in place and how investors will react to that. So if you're seeing gradual flow of investments out of Nigeria, I believe if the elections are successful, there will be gradual flow of capital back into the country.
To calm the nerves of foreign and local investors, the central bank governor, Godwin Emefiele, made an unusual appearance at the stock exchange.
The elections will take place. I am not supposed to respond to elections, but I think it's important for me to say that there's no need to panic as a result of the elections. Elections will happen, it will go, Nigeria will remain the same, and economic activities will improve. So that is a statement I thought I should make, not only to Nigerians, but also to our foreign investors and partners who are working with us.
But as the financial markets turmoil continues and billions of naira take flight from the economy on heightened political and security risks, the incumbent president, Goodluck Jonathan, also visited Broad Street.
As a government, we don't want to do anything. We don't want to come up with any policy that will injure the private sector. Why? We will continue to play the role of creating an enabling environment to allow the private sector to drive the economy.
The fate of the economy, business, any financial market are tied to the outcome of the general elections. And until then, most fingers remain crossed. Temple Ashaju, Channels Business News.
Well, it's barely hours to the presidential elections. Now let's take a look at how the preparations are going in Kaduna and Cross River states. While residents in Kaduna State capital are involved in panic buying, ahead of the elections, Calabar residents head to various motor parks, traveling to where they intend to cast their votes.
Panic buying of basic food items as sellers make brisk business ahead of the elections here in Kaduna. Expectations are high, but the people seem resolved to make the best of the situation.
Anything can happen. We're expecting the election to be peaceful, but if something happens and there's coffee, you might not find food anywhere. So you buy food and keep in your house.
Because of what happened the other time, that is why we are preparing towards it. Maybe, but we are not praying for that. But in case, at least you have something in your house to eat.
However, heavy traffic at the Ibrahim, Taiwo and Chechnya markets in the state capital is not making it easy to go from place to place. In Cross River State, south Nigeria, the eve of the election is greeted with heavy downpour. But travelers continue undeterred with their journey.
Well, my traveling today don't have anything to do with the election. Because as a businessman, I can travel anytime, any day. As even I'm traveling, I'm even coming back today in order for me to vote for the rightful person that I want to rule this country.
I'm traveling to Akwa Ibom for election.
Democracy have allowed for, a level playing ground for contest and sharing of opinions. And I expect that all youth of Nigerians should take cue from the American and other Western countries. We don't need to war. yes, we need to go cast our vote for whoever would desire or think can bring the desired change.
A staff at one of the transport services, however, told Channels Television that fares have not been increased as would be expected because there's a large turnout of passengers.
The Nigerian equities market rallied to its 6th consecutive gain in the last session before this Saturday's presidential election, with all-share index rising by 1.63%. Here's Bolaji Akinwale with details.
Welcome to the Stock Market Report. True to traders' expectation, activities at the Nigeria equities market ended the week on a positive note. The all-share index rose by 1.63% to close at 30,562.93. Analysts had stated that investors already priced in the outcome of the presidential election. Therefore, the bullish run didn't come as a surprise to many. Meanwhile, petroleum markets and stocks laid on the advances table. Total topped with a gain of 14 naira 74 kobo. Forty oil followed with 13 naira 89 kobo, and Seplat added 10 naira 50 kobo to its share price. On the decliners list, USC led with 55 kobo ahead of USA Property and Dangote Sugar. On the volume chart, bank stocks were the most attractive. UBA recorded the highest units of shares at 166.3 million shares. Others include FBN Holding and Diamond Bank. The total volume of transactions stood at 528.6 million shares, worth 4.4 billion naira. And that's it on the stock market reports. I am Bolaji Akinwale.
Many thanks, Bolaji. Well, away from business and politics, Koshcharis Motors, a subsidiary of Koshcharis Group, has introduced the latest luxury brands into the automobile market in Nigeria. At the grand finale of the first Eco Atlantic Beach Polo in Lagos, some iconic brands from Jaguar, Ford, Rolls-Royce, amongst others, were on display for car lovers. Correspondent Loretta Chiogo reports.
The polo game in this part of the world has an elitist image. This is not unconnected with the fact that the price tag on a horse for a game ranges from $5,000 to $200,000. It's the grand finale of the first ever Eco Atlantic Beach Polo tournament and a very good collaborative opportunity for Koshcharis Group to put on display some of its best automobiles.
These are iconic brands, and that tells you that we have the experience, the wherewithal, and because we have mastered the terrain. So we are having fun, and all we try to do from time to time is to continually delight our numerous customers all over the country.
This is the Mustang 2015 edition, a brand from the Ford family.
This Mustang Ford is going to be formally launched into the Nigerian market in second quarter. Same goes for the Jaguar Land Rover brand. In fact, the Discovery Sports, which is sporty in its own sense, it's a lifestyle car, is also going to be launched come second quarter of the year.
Koshcharis Group offers a friendly after-sales services.
We have a massive inventory of spare parts to support all the various brands that we sell. It's a huge capital outlay, but the company, in pursuit of the tradition of excellence, does not shy away from those investments. And despite all the challenges we may have in Nigeria with the bad fuel and the bad roads and all that, there is adequate support for you. So we haven't had challenges so far.
And just after the games, Cosmos Maduka Jr., the son of the CEO of Koshcharis Group, reels out the real issue behind the collaborative move.
There's a large turnout, people who enjoy polo, so we get to meet a large number of prospects because it's business and pleasure for us as well. We're enjoying the games, but also networking and talking to people, individuals who can bring this luxurious goods or cars into their homes.
Just as victory is sweet, so also is having a jolly ride in brands like the Morris Garages, Mustang, F-Type, the desired Mini Cooper, and the list goes on. Loretta Chiogo, Channels Television News.
Business News tonight. Thank you for watching. I'm Emana Amawe. Ijoma will be back with the rest of the news.
Next on the news at 10, coach Daniel Amokachi drops 4 players as Super Eagles depart for South Africa ahead of Sunday's international friendly. That'll be on sports. To join us again.